What's your response to people telling you you're handsome, sexy? I know. And then am slowly lowered down to be frozen in carbonite. Years ago a girl touched me under my shirt, and she said you're so hot. Me literally feeling hot says I know, but seriously without a hint of banter. Still plays in my mind. Beauty lies in the eyes of beer holder. Everyone is sexy and handsome when you're drunk. They want something, or they are setting me up for a prank, or worse. You need glasses. Wait, you guys are getting compliments? No. A girl asked for my number in 2010. I still remember her face and where it was. You don't forget these one-in-a-lifetime occurrences. My body is an illusion. I would reveal the horror beneath my flesh and then eat their soul. The only person who's ever called me handsome is my mom, lol. And grandma. What's the scam? What are you after? My money. I don't have much money. My soul. Already sold it for money I don't have anymore. A few years ago I did a work wardrobe overhaul getting shirts that weren't my normal style and some bold ties. A close female friend or colleague complained me I really like the new look. It looks great on you. I was self-conscious all day and kept thinking she was trolling me. I knew she wasn't, but I had to suppress the negative thoughts. Took me a sec to release you meant complimented rather than complained. She complained because it was making her horny. Utter confusion. Then stammering out an thank you, and wondering if they're having some medical emergency. You are either kind or blind, and I appreciate either one. I am neither handsome or sexy. I say, thanks, then I go about my day. Where's the camera? I am very unconventional looking person due to me having disproportionate dwarfism. My go-to assumption is that people pity me or are trying I need the self-esteem boost. I actually like how I look these days. I took a very, very long time for me to get there mentally, but I can now look in the mirror and like what I see. But that doesn't translate into me believing that other people think I look attractive. I generally think the general public sees a dwarf and still immediately think ugly, or weird or freak. I know that's not necessarily true and plenty of people have the hots for Peter Dinklage and so on. But for so much of my life the message that I'm inherently a freak, odd, ugly, laughable, because I am a dwarf has been hammered into me that it's extremely hard to accept anything else. Peter Dinklage is a very attractive man. There are attractive dwarves.
Makes me sad how many of you guys are saying no one ever compliments you. Men deserve to feel attractive, wanted just as much as girls do.
Outside of family, it is a true fact. I still remember the few compliments I received from classmates in high school 20 years ago. I only get a compliment from my wife a few times a year, if that. Of course she tells me that she loves me. But compliments are great at communicating why that is instead of me being worried all the time that I am doing something wrong or not doing enough. True fact indeed. I think all guys remember those compliments from 20 years ago. A few years back, my wife and I ran into one of her friends at the gym. The friend is very blunt and will say whatever she thinks. She saw me in my gym tank and says, "Dang, you are looking huge." Been working out 10 plus years and the only compliment I've gotten about my body. Feels good especially when you're insecure about your physique. Lol, wow. This is so true. I am 31 and I still remember the first compliment I received in high school. "You have really pretty eyes." I was like, "Thank you," and went back to putting my head down in class. I'll just smile politely or say, "Meh, just normal." That's something I was uncomfortable with as a kid. Now as an adult, I realize how much it doesn't matter unlike the values the person lives by.